The 2K Sports pregame show.
Okay, basketball fans, with me, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching 2K Sports, but you know that already. Our coverage tonight from Target Center as the Minnesota Timberwolves will be playing against the Sacramento Kings. And guys, for the Kings, this is a game they'll want. A win will give them the fourth best record in the NBA. That's a nice designation to have. And no longer a secret weapon, Nikola Jokic. Kenny, for those who love great passing, he's something special to watch.
Yes, he is. Best playmaking big man at the 5 spot, period. I'm going to go out there. Playmaking. Surprises even his teammates with his passes at times.
Also, Kenny, dangerous shooter. Sees the game at a different level.
Yeah, he's good. No Jokic. No Jokic.
No Jokic.
It's like, no
Get it?
joke.
No joke, no Jokic. Stock brokerage. He kills himself.
Traffic heading in and out of downtown Minneapolis, Minnesota. The setting for our broadcast tonight. The Timberwolves look to take charge here at the Target Center in downtown Minneapolis. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Last outing for Minnesota, they won that game against the Pacers in Indiana.
Just a terrific effort off the bench. Guys came in, they seemed fresh, and they all contributed.
Well, and they played more than just a supporting role. I mean, without their points, it would have been tough to get that role.
Some teams see Webb now struggling. Others are surging. It's the mad dash to determine playoff seedings, and it's fun to watch.
And for fans of the underdog, this is why we play out the season. Only the strong prevail. Survival of the fittest. Everybody wants a chance to try to make sure that their team is the one to win. So, yeah, struggling is common for everyone. How do you handle those struggles, and how do you get through them? And usually it's with teamwork, chemistry, and again, some hard work.
Now Sacramento starting 5. Jokic is out there with Bagley. Then there's Jamal Murray. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Young in at the point guard position. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
Towns against Jokic. Towns kicks to Doncic. Over Murray. The shot, no good. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. Their last encounter was in Sacramento.
And that was not an easy game for them. I mean, they barely hung on at the end of regulation before they were able to pull it out in overtime.
Well, they got that little burst of energy in the extra period. Once they survived regulation, they were not going to let this one slip away.
Sacramento shooting their first free throws of this game.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Young.
Well, the Kings, they're trying to draft high-character players from winning programs. I mean, that's a good blueprint for their turnaround.
And so Young nails them both. And the Kings, a team bedeviled in the past by chemistry concerns and C-Web diverging priorities. this young group feels, to me, different.
Well, yeah, I mean, hopefully it is a change. They seem to root for each other, and that's something to build on. I mean, I think they have good camaraderie in the locker room, but they're going to have to prove it every night out there. But these young kids are going to be fun to watch if they just go out there, try to get better every day, and have fun.
Here's Walker. He had 10 points in the win against Indiana.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Young. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
You know, improving on certain aspects of his game, it's crucial. Young continues to knock down these tough interior shots.
And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Good movement there, and the lead pass was right where it needed to be.
Young pass to Jokic. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. To the paint. And he uses the glass on the layup. Jokic has got his first points of the night.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
Now here's Towns. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Indiana.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge.
There's no lack of aggression on his part. When he's got the chance to score, he'll take it.
Bagley kicks to Jokic. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Back to Jokic. The dish to Bagley. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
He's a real wrecking ball inside. Once Bagley has solid position, you almost have to foul it.
The Kings shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Bagley.
And one of the youngest rookies when he came into the NBA, Bagley reclassified in high school so he could get to college a year early.
Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Walker. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. There's the pass to Easy Breezy. Back to Walker. Just 5 to shoot. Over Young. Walker's shot is off.
The D a little slow to get in his face. They're fortunate it didn't cost him.
Down low, Jokic. And Karl-Anthony Towns pulls it down. Timberwolves trail by 6. Walker finds Towns. And Towns throws it down.
You can't leave guys open around Walker, I'll tell you that. He sees when the defense is overcommitted.
The Kings have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. Young outside. The Timberwolves shooting 33% here in the first quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And already a leader at such a young age. Towns' teammates look to him to anchor them on both ends, and he has not disappointed.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
The first free throw is good. And Towns drops them both.
What an advantage for a big man to have, that smooth stroke at the line.
And Young kicks to Murray. To the middle, and stolen by Whiteside. Now, here's Doncic. He's covered by Murray. From 12 feet out, Doncic, no good.
He hasn't been very precise at all this quarter.
From downtown, and there's Murray on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists tonight. Timberwolves trail by 5. Walker the pass to Whiteside. Kicks it to Doncic. Timberwolves passing it around. Towns down low. Jokic defending. Towns, no luck. Bagley dishes to Young. To the inside. It's Young on the wing. That one doesn't go. And Minnesota now the other way. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Coach Fred Hoiberg.
That's right, Kevin. Now, look, his team is leading 2-0 in the season series so far, but even so, he said, length and the shot blocking of them inside does present a challenge. You can't get careless in the attack and fail to keep moving the ball. Kevin, they're not taking anything for granted tonight.
That's great, David. Thanks. They've got their hands full against a team that plays such tough D.
And that's why you got to be flexible in terms of your game plan, particularly on the offensive end. They might have to try a few different approaches until they find one that works.
Well, Greg, I think the best approach is a solid motion offense. A lot of back cuts, ball movement side to side. Against a team with this kind of defense, good movement is always the key to breaking them down.
So the Kings called timeout. They're first. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
And that was a stinker. I mean, that's one of those games where you really can't find anything that they did well. The game just got out of hand and really just a shaky performance across the board.
Man, only surprise is that the margin wasn't greater. I mean, somehow they managed to hang around despite their lack of effort, Greg.
Here's Doncic. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot to the paint. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
For Minnesota, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Free throw, good, Whiteside. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Young. 20 points for him last game against the Lakers. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Bull. Inside. Shots good from Young. Young's got 8.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Outside, Towns. Dishes to Whiteside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bede. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Whiteside. Doncic with it. And Young picks him up defensively. 6 on the shot clock. Okogie.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Let's take a minute to look at the NBA's three-point shooters in the point guard position here in the second half of the season. In the 3rd spot, Trae Young. 4th, Jamal Murray.
You know, if there are no other options available, any of these guys can just step back and knock down a triple. Great backup plan for any point guard to have.
And as well as they shoot the 3, I don't think it needs to be the backup plan. It could be a plan A.
Now, here's Doncic. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Easy Breezy, stolen by Middleton. Healed outside. Pass to Middleton. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Healed outside. Outside, Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. Here's Bol, defended by Towns. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Bangs home the trifecta. Towns has got 9. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. He kicks to Antetokounmpo. The pass to Middleton. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Young. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And that's how you answer back.
Trading bombs the last 2 possessions. They're going that one, though.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. You know, for years, the adage has been that, C-Web, big men take longer to develop than other positions. Does that still ring true today?
I don't think so. I think today the point guard position, because the point guard position is the toughest position in the game. I think when the big men did take the longest to develop, it was because the big man position, the center and power forward, were the toughest, and that's kind of changed. Canton and B didn't take very long to develop. Big men coming to the league, they're more polished now, and I think the fact that the coaches are the coaching, the skill sets now are so much more alike that guys can make an easier adjustment into the game because they've been playing their game and adjusting a lot longer than maybe the players before that had to find a different role once they enter into the pros.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Here's Hield, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 5 assists tonight. Passes it to Easy Breezy. Kicks it to Whiteside. Now, here's Doncic. Defense right on him. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Easy Breezy. Pass to Towns. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the West is stacking up. You look at Sacramento. Right now, they've acquired the second-best record in the conference. Of course, there's the Timberwolves, 2 spots down.
Yeah, you know, for the Kings, as talented a team as they are, has performed at a very high level this season. Everything's gone according to plan up to this point.
Yeah, Greg, already the focus has started to turn to the postseason and what they need to do to make a run at the championship.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Well, yeah, he might have seen something he wants to exploit. Well, we'll see what they run coming out of this.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Brown, he's checked in for Towns. Saric comes in for Hassan Whiteside. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Easy Breezy. And it's Kemba Walker in for Doncic. Here's Walker. Sacramento making their last shot. Okogie, defended by Middleton. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
All right, look, that's what they want. The ball is in his hands in the post. Just didn't have the touch that time.
Bol, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And a quick review, looking at some numbers here for Nikola Jokic. He's averaging 20 points, 12 rebounds, and 6 assists. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
This last stretch, unbelievable tenacity going to the glass. It's been reflected in that stat sheet.
And he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
Timberwolves trail by 11. Outside, Walker. Saric in the corner. No good again that time. Sacramento's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Middleton for 3, drains it from beyond the arc. Middleton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Minnesota's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Murray against Walker. Over Murray. Another miss by Minnesota.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
Sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
Here's Bol. 8 points his last outing. Hield outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the paint and stolen by Bogdanovich. Okogie. A huge slam. The perfect end of a fast break.
There's no reason you should leave someone open around Sarge. I mean, that's just asking for trouble.
1:09 left in the first quarter. Bol, the pass to Middleton. They kick out to Hield. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Man, they are doing some damage from deep.
We can see what their plan of attack is going to be tonight. Let the three-pointers fly. Working so far.
Now, here's Walker. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Okogie, it's deflected, and he recovers it. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
.44 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. The pass to Bol. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Here's Jokic. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And Walker kicks to Brown. Here's Bogdanovich, and he converts the layup.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Murray against Walker. Now here's Murray. Not a lot of room. Pass to Jokic. Over Saric. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Murray. 6 points for Jokic.
And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
Oh, okay, you've done your job so far, but the question is now, can they sustain this level of energy? There's still a lot of game to play.
And so it's Sacramento with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And don't go away. We'll be right back. One of the most high-powered scorers in the game, Karl Anthony Towns, knows it's important to keep his teammates involved.
You know, everyone has to get some of the sugar, you know, so making sure you're not just being a ball hog. So I'm just always trying to make sure that I'm taking wide-open shots that I think everyone on the team would love for me to take if I have the opportunity. But also at the end of the day, making sure everyone gets a chance to be in the candy shop.
Well, when you're attracting, Greg, all that defensive attention, it creates opportunities for your teammates.
And Towns wants to win big. To do that, though, it's not enough to get numbers. You've got to make your teammates better as well.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Kings here, they've been really putting on a show, guys.
I mean, a huge lead, and already after this first quarter, they're starting to make it look easy.
I love it. They have the track shoes on. Right off the tip, they were in full attack mode. This offense is really churning.
And a change here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, we've got Brown. Doncic out there with Dario Saric, and it's Bates Diop in at the 3 spot. And here's Bagley following the three-pointer from Dario Saric.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Bagley with the rebound. Kings leading now by 13. Passes it to Bol. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Bol's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
You know the saying, numbers don't lie. You can see it up there on the scoreboard.
Now, here's Doncic. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Okogie, shot clock at 6.
That's just a quick move to the 10 and an even quicker reaction by the D to stop him.
Bol can't hit. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Okogie, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one is on Hield. EC Webb, for your money, who does the best job of combining guard skills with a classic back-to-the-basket game?
Oh, I mean, you think of Cousins. He's 7 foot, not the fastest, but he has back-to-the-basket and then crossover three-point shooting ability. Embiid as well, Towns, and of course, Anthony Davis, who I think was a point guard and had a great growth spurt in high school.
Yes.
He's just a guard in the big man's body.
The first one falls. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Sacramento leading by 14. It's tipped. They recover it. Second chance shot. Rebound Minnesota. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Saric. Got it from 16 feet. Saric has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, you can't let Saric get comfortable shooting from mid-range. I mean, once this happens, it's a wrap.
Middleton outside. His 3-pointers off the mark.
You had 1 3-pointer in the first, but still searching for that second.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up. The Kings have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
One shot, gentlemen.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Doncic passes to Saric. Now here's Doncic. He's covered by Murray. A baseline J. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Saric. Doncic has got his first 2 points of the night. Kings leading now by 13. Murray outside. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Got a piece of it.
What timing on the rejection. Sorry, not just the confidence on offense, but a remarkable defense.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Give the loose D an assist on that one. Get a body on him.
Now here's Murray. He's got 6. Pass to Bol. Picked his pocket. Here's Bates Diop. Here's Doncic. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
Murray kicks to Hield. Bol the pass to Murray. Again, the miss by Murray.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Sacramento. At one point, they led by 16. Here's the break. Okogie. And a miss there on the triple. Sacramento leading by 9. Here's Bol. Sacramento again missing.
The D pretty much taking that possession off, but the shot's off target with nobody near.
Timberwolves passing it around. Saric right side. Shot clock at 6. Over Middleton. Saric, that's good. Saric has got 7 points here in this quarter.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And not surprising, obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
Well, the pace right now, that's being dictated to them. They have to try to get it back to their tempo, to their style of game.
Whole new look on the floor for Minnesota. Sacramento also making some changes. Antetokounmpo comes in for Bagley. Young is subbed in for Jamal Murray. Young finds Antetokounmpo. Back to Young. Here's Bol, guarded by Walker. Bogdanovich against Hield. He dishes it to Young.
That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to haul in that one.
Outside, Walker. Bogdanovich looking around. The dish to Towns. Banked in off the glass. And now it's only a 5-point Kings lead.
A nice run they put together here to bring it a little closer.
Oh, yeah, they refused to go away. Things were looking bleak for a while. They hung tough.
Sacramento again missing. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 16-5 run. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Sacramento leading by 3. Antetokounmpo dishes to Middleton. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots. The location of that assist was awesome. That was a sweet lead pass.
Middleton on the wing. Back to Young. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Got to be careful in how you're going to guard Young. He often seeks out contact and really forces the issue.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Got to admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
That free throw good from Young.
And the comparisons to Steph Curry, it's understandable. Young's shooting ability is off the charts.
And so Young nails them both.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Here's Easy Breezy. His last outing, he had 8 points. Now Towns. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, it seems every season new records are set for the number of three-pointers made and attempted. It's proven to be successful, and of course, it is a copycat league. It's hard to know why it took so long for everyone to catch on, but now that they have, the effects continue to ripple throughout the league.
They sure have, David. Thank you.
Wow, he's really been dragging them down.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
Close game like this, that can really get a team rolling.
And Sacramento has possession after the basket by Minnesota. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the pass to Middleton over Bogdanovich. Sacramento again missing.
Really tough night for him offensively. I mean, I wonder what the score would be if he wasn't so cold from the field. Working as hard as anybody for that rebound. That's not an easy one to corral.
Young. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. They trail by 1. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game marks the start of a 5-game homestand, the longest of the season. Connects from 3-point range.
Oh, no doubt that Buddy Hield can shoot with the best of them. It's encouraging watching him share the wealth as well.
And the Timberwolves call time here. Doncic is checked in for the Timberwolves. And then for Sacramento, Jokic is checked in for B. Bagley comes in for Chris Middleton. And Murray subbed in for Hield. Here's Easy Breezy. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Towns puts the fadeaway right on the money. Towns has got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves. Murray kicks to Bagley. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Young outside. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Shot from 12. No good that time. Towns with the defensive effort. Here's Doncic. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Doncic has got 6 points in the quarter.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
It's Young on the wing. Pass to Jokic. Young against Walker.
Right, he has been cold for a while now.
It's sad because the team relies on him to be a threat offensively. When he's rolling, that makes them a much more dynamic offense.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Murray. Passes to Jokic. Young outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. 16 points for Trae Young.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Outside, Towns. Dishes it to Whiteside. Here's Easy Breezy, and they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Easy Breezy's got the lead up to 2 now for the Timberwolves. Walker against Young. It's good.
And a depth mid-range shooter as well. All Young needs is a little breathing room, and he set the fire.
Minnesota's gone 2 for 5 from 3-point land since the end of the first. And Walker kicks to Whiteside. Here's Easy Breezy. Antetokounmpo defending. It's stolen by Bagley. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Happy. And it's Towns missing. The Kings leading. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control.
Shots good from Young. Young's got 20.
Right there, you see it. Young's ability to operate out of that pick and roll, very advanced for a player of his age.
To the inside, and Towns throws it down.
Well, that's a nice look. Recognizing he had the opening to make the entry pass.
Sacramento's gone 6 of 10 from 3-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Back to Young. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. He's got 22.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And Walker kicks to Towns. Pass to Whiteside. Here's Easy Breezy. Let's go. Off the left rim and out. Down low, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
and just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. And so it's Sacramento with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, you guys were able to get the lead. What was the key to getting all those open shots?
It was just getting stops, getting rebound, getting down and pushing, finding lanes, finding open guys.
And you made the most of it, Chris. Thanks a lot. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks. Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal at 2K Sports. Let's talk first half. Trae Young was the story in the first quarter. He ended up with 22 points and 1 rebound. What'd you think about Sacramento, Kenny?
Well, their playmakers are showing up tonight, seeing the court well, moving the basketball. That's why they had so many assists in the first half. And they're not just relying on ISO plays to generate points.
How about you, Shaq? What'd you think about Minnesota?
I love it. You know why I love it, Ernie? Because they're getting the ball inside and converting. Not just sitting back behind the line shooting threes. See, that's kept the defense scrambling a little bit, unable to lock in on anything. Get it in, we'll kick it back out, then you shoot it.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back. Kevin Harlan. Go. Go over there.
We come back to Minnesota now with a striking look at the 10th Avenue Bridge, downtown Minneapolis, off in the distance. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And through the first 2 periods, it seemed he got to the paint whenever he wanted to. Just a slasher's mentality.
Yeah, when you're trying to check a guy like that, you have to move your feet laterally, defensively. That didn't happen.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Kings leading now by 6. Tipping off the second half. Here's Fred Hoiberg's 5. We've got Antetokounmpo. Bagley is out there with Jokic. And it's Young. And it's Murray in at the 2 spot. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Yeah, he has that capacity. He knows exactly where to position himself to protect the rim.
Drops in the tray. Walker's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Minnesota.
Well, the shooter of Walker's caliber, I mean, you can't allow him to shoot with his feet set.
A terrific all-around player. Walker's improvement from range, Chris, has taken his game to another level.
Oh, yeah, he was much better inside the arc when he entered the league. But over his first 4 seasons, he shot around 31% from 3. Then something clicked. Now, he's a factor.
Okogie and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Murray, the pass to Jokic. To the inside and stolen by Whiteside. Feeds it to Walker. He kicks it to Whiteside. Now the pass to Towns. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Easy Breezy. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 4 assists in the game. And so Young will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Bagley with a wide open look. Sinks the triple. Bagley's got 5 points so far.
And what's interesting about Bagley, I mean, he has solid form as a shooter. The results from distance, though, have been inconsistent. And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
Sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
Now here's Murray. 6 points for him. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That'll be his second foul of the game. And here are the Kings now. The lead is 2. Young against Walker.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. All alone. And the jumper is good. 8 points for him. And here's Young. He's got 22. Pass to Jokic. Back to Young. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
A terrific effort there by Young, really all night. The defense has tried to make adjustments, but he's just stayed one step ahead of him.
Took him no time at all on that one. Walker's got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves. The Kings have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. That's a 2-pointer from Walker. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got 11 rebounds in the game. Down low. Antetokounmpo, no good. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Connects from three-point range. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Back to Young. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Whiteside kicks to Towns. Outside, Walker. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
He's getting hotter the deeper we get into this game. I mean, he didn't give him much of anything in the first half. You talk about making the engine run. Kemba Walker, he's the man. Lightning quick, stronger than he looks. I mean, this man is a competitor.
One shot, gentlemen.
And with Walker, the effort's always there. But, Chris, so is the production.
I mean, he has some of the best handles in the game. He's going to generate offense for you. He's a good bet for 20 or more points a game, 5 to 6 assists, and provides tremendous leadership.
Timeout called by the Kings. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Good.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
That's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 1-point game. Passes it to Easy Breezy. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. takes the three. Bagley with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Antetokounmpo finds Jokic, and the rejection by Towns. Okogie, good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got his third assist on the night.
No three-pointers for him in that first half, but the second half, different story.
Now, here is Young. He's got 29 points. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Towns with the steal. Okogie, and another three for Minnesota.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Here's Bagley. 5 points in the game. And it's Antetokounmpo, top of the key. And the rejection by Towns.
And his foot movement is what makes Towns such a terrific shot blocker. He moves so well and can defend just about any position on the floor.
Look at this. I like this team basketball. Keeping the ball moving until they find the right shot.
There's Bagley. Kemba Walker making his last shot. Bagley kicks to Antetokounmpo. Shot to stop the run. Sacramento again missing. Timberwolves leading by 7. To the paint. Here's Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
And you can sense they're starting to take charge here.
Yeah, and it goes beyond the small lead that they built. They really captured the momentum.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing, defended by Towns. And the rejection by Towns. Inside, it's deflected. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
And how about the numbers here for Easy Breezy? Putting up about 14 points a night, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. Solid numbers, the kind of production we expect. And frankly, I think he's got another level to take it to.
Yeah, think about this. He definitely has the skill set to put up even bigger numbers. It wouldn't be a surprise to see that in the coming days.
Minnesota calls timeout. Some changes for Sacramento. Chris Middleton's checked in for Bagley. And Hield subbed in for Young. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Pass to Doncic. Here's Brown. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. To the inside. Outside for Murray. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. 9 points for Jamal Murray.
You gotta love whenever Murray goes straight up with the jump shot off the pass. He's so good at reading the defense.
Doncic passes to Brown. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Middleton on the wing. Brown against Jokic. Middleton left side. A baseline J. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Middleton's got 8.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Kicks to Doncic. Poked away. Bates Diop misses. The Kings trail by 6. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Trying to find Murray, and he gets it to him. Back to Antetokounmpo. The pass to Jokic. Just 5 on the clock. Murray for 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Šarić. He dishes it to Doncic. Outside, Bogdanovich. Here's Bates Diop. He's covered by Murray. The feed to Brown. That one doesn't drop. Good defense by Jokic. The Kings have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Murray against Bogdanovich. Antetokounmpo finds Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
And you can sense things now starting to tighten up. Their offense has become unstoppable.
They needed it. The game was threatening to get out of hand until they finally kicked into gear.
Minnesota calls timeout.
And not surprising, obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
Well, the pace right now, that's being dictated to them. They have to try to get it back to their tempo, to their style of game.
Minnesota making a switch. Walker's checked in, and then for Sacramento, he's checked in for Jokic. Bagley comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Young is subbed in for Murray. Now here's Walker. He's got 12, and it goes down 2 points. Walker's got 12 points in just the second half.
This is an amazing run he's on. It's like he's been the only guy on the floor this quarter.
It's Young on the wing. Bull the pass to Young. That one goes in. Young's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And the work ethic coming into play there. I like how Young can just focus on the task at hand.
Doncic kicks to Brown. Here's Walker. The shot's good. Brown making the play. 16 points for Kemba Walker.
Strange game for him. Barely made any noise in the first half, and here in the second, he's been everywhere.
The Kings trail by 3. It's Young on the wing, guarded by Walker. The game now all time. Middleton's got 11 points.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Doncic kicks to Walker in the corner. And another 3 for Minnesota.
The three-point shot is wet. Bogdanovich looking calm, cool, and collective whenever he pulls up from that.
Here's Bull. He's got 8. Doncic with the steal. Down low. Brown. And Brown throws it down.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
Close game like this, that can really get a team rolling.
Here's Middleton after the basket by Minnesota. Three-pointer, Heel. A putback. It's good on the putback. That's 10 points for B.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Outside, Walker. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 18.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Young against Walker. Now, here is Young. D right on him. It'll count. No good. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Minnesota on top, up by 5. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got Doncic on out there with Saric. Then there's Bogdanovic. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Inside, and it's sent back by Jokic. Pass to Murray. Wide open look. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Well, I like the decision making, though. I mean, that's a shot you want to keep taking.
And for your Timberwolves, Dario Saric. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
Well, I just like the all-around game Saric possesses. I mean, it translates well this day and age. He's a big man who can do it all. Score, pass, rebound, defend. He's tough.
Saric nails them both.
He's not making any mistakes up there today. Another solid trip to the line for him.
The Kings trail by 7. Out to the right wing. Jokic inside. Charges there. The Timberwolves shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Saric has got the lead up to 9 now for Minnesota.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Here's Bol. He feeds it to Hield. Good work there as it goes.
I like how Hield gets solid positioning inside. A terrific score close to the basket.
Timberwolves leading by 7. Doncic passes to Bryant. Kicks it to Doncic. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Yeah, good interior D there. Prevents the deuce.
Oh, wonderful anticipation. He reads the play perfectly. Then with the quick reaction time.
And just great offensive execution by both sides, leaving nothing on the table.
Well, yeah, you want to save your best for last. The guys on these teams know that.
Here's Bogdanovic following the basket by Buddy Hield. Doncic passes to Brown. Chalk up 2 there. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Jokic, and there are the Kings with another bucket.
And he has the chops for this, raising the intensity when it matters most.
But he's showing you he wants to close this game out. That's an attitude that he brings and is appreciated by this team.
Now, here's Bogdanovic. There's the dish to Brown. Tries a 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Bol's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Lots of room. The shot missing. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. And Saric kicks to Doncic. Passes it to Brown. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Clock at 6. Here's Doncic. Got it from 16 feet.
And he's capable of scoring from anywhere, really. Doncic has a strong grasp here of the mid-range.
Now here's Murray. He's guarded close and out of bounds as the Timberwolves game here so far. Middleton on the wing. Pass to Jokic. Back to Middleton. Timberwolves leading by 9. Doncic passing. Now here's Murray. He's tightly guarded. And there's the pass to Bull. His 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 mates.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Oh, yeah, up by double digits. They're trying to keep the momentum, keep the foot on the net. That's his focus right now.
Here's Jokic. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
He's one of the guys having a solid game for them, but as a whole, they've been lacking.
Well, the dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Jokic. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Minnesota. Easy breezy comes in for Bogdanovich. Sacramento also making some changes. Bagley, he's checked in for Jokic. Antetokounmpo comes in for Chris Middleton. Young is subbed in for Murray. Brown, no good on the free throw. Not too long ago, C-Web, triple-doubles were widely celebrated. Now you see much more of them all over the league. What's been the change there, do you think?
I think the change has been the style of play and the removal of the big man. Being that there are no longer a slew of 7-footers in there rebounding, guards can come in there and do some amazing things in rebounding. And I'm amazed with Westbrook coming in and rebounding over the 7-footers. You also have better spacing, and so if I'm a one-on-one player, I get past my guy. I can trust that if I throw it to a wide-open shooter now, because of the way that we've drawn the defenses in, there may be a few more open looks. And so I still respect it. I still respect the energy, the focus, the fact that you have to be all over the floor to do it. But, you know, besides the fact that there's longer threes taken, or besides the fact that there's more small lineups, I still think it's a feat to be respected, even though we're seeing an increase in them now.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Outside, Walker. Inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
Two shots.
And the first one drops. And he makes both free throws. The Kings trail by 14. And Young kicks to Bagley. Pass to Bull. And here is Antetokounmpo.
Is it me, or does it just feel like he gets every rebound that comes up?
No, Greg, it's not just you. I mean, it's the stat line, too. Look at what he's doing. A dominant night on the glass.
Now Walker, after the missed 3 from Trae Young. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
Yeah, easy call.
Shooting for Minnesota, Hassan Whiteside. 2 shots.
Two shots.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Here's Young. A decent amount of time left as they try to find a way back into it.
Yeah, but it will be soon if they don't start cutting into this deficit.
Now here's Hield. That's tipped. Okogie covered by Hield. Walker the pass to Easy Breezy. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 6. Towns is doubled. Here's Whiteside. Good, and his assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 4 assists in the game.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here's Bagley. Pass to Bull. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Timberwolves leading by 17. Here's East.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And that last replay, courtesy of the Under Armour Hover Habit, unleashing a little bit of chaos. Bagley the pass to Bull. He kicks to Young. Hands it from downtown.
The first thing that jumps out at you about Young, that seemingly limitless shooting range and the spacing that affords for this offense.
Wasted no time on that one. 21 points for Kemba Walker.
We've had to battle through some tough shooting problems in the first half. I mean, give him credit. It's been much easier for him in the second.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Here's Bull, guarded by Walker. Bull, that's good. Walker with it. Beyond the arc. Sacramento grabs the miss. Bagley's. Here's Bull. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And the first one at the line is good. Good on both. It's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. To the paint. It's picked off. And Towns gets it to go.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Kings trail by 17. Now the feed to Young. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. And that's 36 points for Trae Young. Minnesota's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And Walker kicks to Towns. Dishes it to Whiteside. 6 to shoot. Walker in the corner. Over Young. Misses off the left iron. Sacramento's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only 1 of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. Yes, that goes in.
Too bad the scoring hasn't been contagious. I mean, they'd be in much better shape if a few of their other guys could pick up some slack.
Minnesota again turning it over.
Wow. Wasted possession. Thanks to what should have been a simple pass.
Doncic is checked in for Minnesota. Jokic is checked in for Sacramento. Chris Middleton comes in for Hield. Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they've got to talk about.
Ooh, this is ugly. No question about it. And you wonder if these matchups aren't favoring them right now.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Fred Hoiberg was talking to his team during the timeout, and he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive, and you've got to battle to get back in this thing. See if that pep talk got him going, guys.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
The Kings trail by 15. Young passes to Bagley. Pass to Jokic. Antetokounmpo finds Jokic. And there's the pass to Young.
Tremendous effort. I mean, this guy has already cracked double digits on the backboard.
Yeah, Greg. I mean, the work he's putting in has been outstanding. He's handling the rebounding duties all by himself.
Just terrific determination. First, compiling the lead, and now building on it.
Oh, man, and this is late in the game. It's tough for a team to come back. Everything has to fall into place.
Now here's Middleton. Pass to Jokic. It's rebounded by Doncic. There's 1:38 left in the fourth. He dishes it to Walker. Kicks to Doncic. Three-pointer. Sacramento grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Timberwolves.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
And really, they finally got something good to happen against this team. The last 2 games they faced them weren't nearly as productive.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Karl Anthony Towns.
He came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Chris, in football, you have the franchise tag. It allows a team to keep a superstar by delaying his free agency. Would that work in the NBA?
I'm not sure if that would work in the NBA. It would be what else would reward this player in the franchise tag? Does it allow freedom for other players to come? I think that we're going to have to address some of these issues as time goes on, especially in a place like Golden State where they have so many great players there. But one of the great things about the NBA is the freedom of movement. And I don't think that we've seen really any teams get hurt too bad by the superstar leaving if they've acknowledged he's going to leave and made a trade for him. It is when that they don't acknowledge, a la Orlando with Shaq, a la a couple of other teams, they don't acknowledge that this guy may leave, that you truly end up with nothing. So I'm not sure about that franchise tag yet, Kevin. The NBA is doing great. Players are moving around, and we're going to need some other teams to combat the dominant team overall.
And both free throws good from Whiteside. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings, trailing by 19. Jokic against Towns. Middleton left side. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
taking 2 shots.
2.
And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. There's 37 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Easy breezy passes to Walker over Young. The putback, and it's Towns on the follow. And the Timberwolves lead by 19.
And giving the fans what they came to see, a spirited performance.
Yeah, with a double-digit lead at this point, they can pretty much mark this one up in the win column.
Now here's Antetokounmpo, and Jokic slams it in.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Yeah, guys, and his teammates love it. That'll get him a few big pats on the back.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us, and we'll see you next time.